The Jefferson County Board of Legislators may get a new member next week. District 7 legislator John Peck has resigned after being elected Town of Champion supervisor in November. To fill his vacancy, a resolution on the agenda for the next Board of Legislators meeting calls for the appointment of Karen Freeman to the seat. District 7 includes the Town of Champion and parts of the Town of Luray. Freeman is retired from Jefferson Community College and served as Champion Town Justice for more than a decade.